One day, a new student named Samuel joined Ms. Williams' class. On his first day, the teacher asked the students to stand up and introduce themselves one by one. When it was Samuel's turn, he stood before his class, his heart racing as he struggled to speak. The words came out haltingly. "The Titanic was just a movie," he managed to say, his face burning with embarrassment. Jennifer, sitting by the window, looked up from her notes. "No, Samuel," she corrected firmly. "The Titanic was a real ship that sank." Frustration bubbled inside him. He wanted to explain himself, but his stammer made it difficult. "I know, it was just a movie," he insisted, his voice unsteady. Jennifer's expression hardened. "Only an idiot would think it wasn't real," she snapped. Samuel's cheeks flushed with anger. "Oh, only a stupid person would think it was real?" He shot back, his words jagged. Jennifer's eyes narrowed. "Only a stupid person stammers," she said coldly. The words cut deep. Without another word, he walked out of the classroom, humiliated. He found solace in the school garden, sitting beneath the shade of the pawpaw trees. Days passed in silence. Though their eyes sometimes met, neither spoke. Samuel often wondered if Jennifer ever glanced at him the way he did at her. He liked her long, flowing hair, the way it rippled like dark chocolate in milk. And he loved her infectious laughter, which echoed in his memory long after it faded away. Sometimes he saw her talking and laughing with other boys, and a pang of jealousy shot through him. Why didn't those guys ever ask him about her? Did they not notice the stolen glances she threw his way? Then came a group project on reproductive health. The class was split into teams, and by a twist of fate, Samuel and Jennifer ended up together, their group being led by Jonathan, a cunning and domineering student. At their first meeting under the same tree where Jennifer had mocked him, Jonathan made his authority clear. He dismissed Samuel's input with a sneer. "You shouldn't talk." "You stammer?" The group laughed, but Jennifer frowned. "That's not fair," she said. "Samuel has good ideas. We should listen to him." Jonathan rolled his eyes. "Fine, if you care so much, you can type the report. Samuel can just print and organize the papers." This forced Samuel and Jennifer to work closely, spending hours together in her room. One Sunday, Samuel went to her house to finalize the project. Her room had no chair, just her bed. She fetched one, and they worked side by side, her reading while he typed. Eventually, Jennifer suggested he sit on the bed for comfort. Samuel hesitated but agreed. The closeness made his pulse quicken. A strange feeling blossomed in his chest, something like butterflies taking flight. It felt both exciting and terrifying. After a moment, Jennifer spoke softly. "I'm sorry for calling you stupid." Samuel shook his head. "And no, I was wrong too." Their eyes met, and slowly they leaned in, sharing a tender kiss. When they pulled away, Samuel whispered, I'm not ready for more." Jennifer nodded. "That's okay." Later, as they left to print the project, Jonathan and his friends confronted them. "Hey, Jennifer, hanging out with Loser Boy?" Jonathan taunted. Samuel stepped protectively in front of her. Leave us alone," he said, his voice shaking. Jonathan shoved him. But Samuel stood up, and with a surge of courage, he shouted, "Leave us alone." The words rang out clear, strong, without a single stutter. Stunned, Jonathan and his gang backed off. Jennifer looked at Samuel with admiration. "Thank you. That was amazing." I just wanted to protect you," he replied. Back at her house, they shared tea, the air between them warm with newfound closeness. Before Samuel left, Jennifer took his hand. "I need you," she whispered, kissing him again. That night, they made love a moment filled with tenderness. But as time passed, Samuel felt the weight of their relationship. His focus slipped, his grades dropped. He realized that as much as he cared for Jennifer, he needed to prioritize his future. Reluctantly, he ended things. They parted ways, hearts heavy but understanding. Years later, Samuel sat with his teenage children, recounting the story of the girl who helped him find his voice. "Wow, Dad, I never knew you used to stammer," his daughter Maggie said. "But what happened to Jennifer? Did you ever see her again? Does Mom know?" Samuel smiled softly. "People come into our lives for different reasons. Jennifer helped me find my strength. The story isn't about how it ended, it's about how love helped me grow." That night, alone in his room, Samuel opened a drawer and pulled out an old photo of Jennifer standing beside a man named Jack. On the back, a note read, "Jack knows the baby isn't his, but he's chosen to raise it. Let this be the last letter between us." Samuel sighed, the past lingering gently in his heart. He placed the photo back, turned off the light, and walked away, stronger, wiser, and ready for whatever lay ahead.